The second event in the Bible that many relate to the tithes is Jacob's vow to give a tenth in Genesis. The Holy Bible, King James Version, Genesis 28:10. Now, y'all remember, I'm not going to read all this because you being the good students you are, you're going to read that yourself to make sure to keep me honest, to make sure that I don't say it or use it out of context. But we're going to look down here and we know, remember Jacob was asleep. He wrestles with an angel and you go through all that. And then he prays a prayer. We want to get down to it. So I got all those so you can see what we're getting to, even though I'm not reading it. Then we get here in Genesis 28:16. And Jacob awakened out of his sleep, and he said, notice, not God said, and he said, surely the Lord is in this place, and I knew it not. And he was afraid and said, how dreadful is this place? This is none other but the house of God, and this is the gate of heaven. And Jacob rose up early, in the morning, and took the stone that he had put for his pillars, and set it up for a pillar, and poured oil upon the top of it. And he called the name of the place Bethel, but the name of the city was called Luz at the first. And Jacob did what? Jacob vowed a vow. If God will be with me. Notice, he put a condition on God. Brothers and sisters, if we use this as an example, we are surely wrong because none of us can put a condition on God. And God didn't put this condition on him. We don't go to talk about, well, if God served me, then I'll serve him. Well, if God served me, then I'll go to church. Well, if God, I said it wrong. Not if God served me. Oh, well, I'm talking too fast. That's why I need Andrew here. Well, if God bless me, then I'll serve him. No, that's a condition. God ain't got to do anything that he don't want to do. But notice we see it here. And Jacob vowed a vow, saying, if God will be with me and will keep me in the way that I go, and will give me bread to eat and raiment to put on, so that I come again to my father's house in peace, then shall the Lord be my God. Well, what if God decided not to do it? God can say yes, and God can say no. So for Jacob, this was good. But we can't take this practice and put it on the church. We serve God because God is worthy to be served. We praise God because God is worthy to be praised. Not on the condition of me getting. He's already done. Now, some say, well, he never do anything else. I don't say it. Some say if he never do nothing else, he already did. I need him every day in my life. I'm praying every day he's there. I'm praying that when I wake up, he's there to give me direction, correction. Right? Right. I don't know what's coming. I don't know if it's going to be war tomorrow or this, that, or the other. But one day at a time, Lord, I'm depending on you. See, well, I ain't making those statements just said that I can't back up. I'm calling on him every day, every minute, every hour. It sounds good. If he never do anything else for me. All right, let's keep going. And this stone which I've set for a pillar shall be God's house, and of all that thou shalt give me. Whoa, what's the difference from Abraham to Jacob here? He says that of all that, and of all that thou shalt give me, that ain't income. That's God given. And of all that God will give me, lost my place. And of all that thou should give me, I will surely give the tenth unto thee. Oh, but there's still some learning. Say, oh, see, I hear some say, yeah, Robert, see, we got you there. Look what he say, I got you. But let's stay with the text. Don't stay with me. Let's stay with the text. Let's stay with what the Bible actually teaches. Go a little bit farther. Jacob promised to give to God a tenth of all his possessions on the condition that God must first bless him and then bring him back to his father's house in peace. Jacob set the condition, not God. Jacob was the grandson of Abraham, and being a man of God, certainly would have known if tithing was required and not set a condition for God to meet before tithing. There is no indication anywhere in the Bible whether Jacob actually paid this tenth or not, or who he would have given the tenth to. And there is no other example given where Jacob tithed, gave a tenth. Since God did not require Jacob to give a tenth, this cannot be used to show tithing was already established and required. This event set conditions that God must meet before Jacob would give a tenth, which is not an example for the Christian to follow.